What is going on, everybody? Back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about this Trijicon 30mm cantilever mount. Okay, so I have made a couple of changes to this rifle. I know that I had done a rifle breakdown a couple of weeks ago or maybe a month ago on this particular rifle, and I've changed two things since that breakdown. The first thing is I changed out the ADM with the Trijicon. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Nothing wrong with the ADM. I love them. I kept the lower. I still got the ADM lower, but I changed out the ring or the mount to this cantilever mount from that one. I'm not a big fan of the QD attachments, just because I don't really care for QD myself. I want something that's solid and on there. And again, the mount was great. It's just personal preference. I had zero problems with it, but I wanted to get something that matched. I saw this Trijicon mount and I was like, man, Trijicon, I'm going to do that. Trijicon on Trijicon. So I found this at Optics Planet, not sponsored. They didn't give me, I used somebody else's coupon code on it, and then I had some Optics Planet bucks. But I like this thing. It is incredibly solid. And I'm going to shoot some video in right now of a close-up of it in hand, and I'll talk about it a little bit. Just wanted to show a little close-up before I actually put it on. So as you can see from the close-up, this thing is absolutely solid. I like it a lot, and I will continue to run it and give you an update and everything like that. I like the way it looks, fit, finish, everything. Obviously top-notch because it's Trijicon, but it got my 1:6 in here looking right, and I like that a lot. The second change I know that I haven't mentioned yet is I removed the iron sights. So I left the iron sights because the ADM was QD and I could just pop it off and do it. But since this is on there, there's no way that I'm going to take it off and use my irons. So I just removed the irons and got rid of them. I never used them anyways. Don't care to have irons. Buy quality stuff. You won't have to worry about that. I have the backup dot on here still, so not really worried about that. But I'm really liking this setup. And also this is a 159, which I think like a 1.4 something is absolute co-witness. If you guys know, drop it down below because I don't know, but this is a 159 height, so it is a little bit more, it is a little bit taller than the ADM, which is something that I also like a lot. I don't like to have to bear down into my rifle. I want to be able to have it up there. So I like this a lot. Also, you like 12 o'clock or do you like 45 degrees? Let's talk about that in the comment section. I'm a 45-degree guy because instead of here to here, it's here to here. And whenever I did the testing on that, which if I ever get another 12 o'clock mount, I will do some timed things. It was something I did a long time ago before I started my business. I will get a 12 o'clock and I will do a time split just to see the difference. But back then when I did do it, my time was faster going to the 45 because I felt dropping it. There was always like a finding the dot, like a split second, like a pistol. And I was like, I don't really care for that because you're dropping down and looking. So I'm definitely a fan of the 45 because like I was saying, I felt that whenever I went from here to here or here to here, it was faster and easier for me to go a transition to the 45 instead of up. And this is just personal preference. But whenever I was in the rifle and then I would drop a little bit, it always just seemed like I was just for that split second fishing for the dot. And whenever I transitioned over to a 45, it just always seemed to be right there, no problem. So in an initial test, if I was doing that with like zero training on a platform style like that, I was, over time you have a larger height over bore, so out to distance or whatever, say this one does fail, I can still take this dot 100, 150, 200, 250 yards. I can still shoot this one. So I don't have to worry about such a hold as I do with a 12 o'clock. So yeah, that's why I just prefer the 45. You don't have to drop down. You just move over a little bit and it's right there. But y'all let me know in the comments what's the personal preference. Like I said, this is just an update on those 2 changes that I've made. I really like this. That's all I got. I appreciate y'all for watching. Have a good day. God bless. I'll see you at the range.